All right, it is 4:59, 58, 59. It is time for a beer with Claude. Hello, everybody. Christina's there at the background. How you doing, Christina?
I'm doing well. Thank
And
you.
the gentleman who says what's your name, sir? Gentleman who says it's iPhone there. What's your name?
Leon.
Leon. Let's rename you Leon instead of iPhone. There we go. How you guys doing? Hello, welcome to Beer with Claude. Tonight's beer is brought to you by Natural Ice, 5.9% alcohol. Fun for all the kids. What are you guys drinking tonight? It's got to be some tequila or beer in the room, please.
Samuel Adams today.
Sam Adams, which one? Oktoberfest?
Boston Lager.
What? Oh, okay. Sam Adams. You never go wrong. You'll never go wrong with Sam Adams. Do you know the story of Sam Adams? How he started the whole company? It might be an urban legend, but I've heard an interview from the guy. Did you ever hear the story of how he started the company?
I haven't.
He basically he went into the attic or something, found his grandfather's old recipes for making beer, and he started making beer. Said, "This is pretty good beer." He was a home brewer, and he started making them in batches and taking them to local Boston breweries, and everybody liked it. And then he did fundraising. Help me out, Christina. What's the name of those GoFundMe or something like that?
Yeah.
GoFundMe, and what's the other one? There's a couple of them now.
I just know GoFund.
I don't know. So anyway, it's a great story. So I'm going to open my beer. But Leon, what are you drinking here?
I just got done drinking some water. I don't drink anymore. So, but I like to watch other people drink.
Good for you. Water is good. I drink water all day long, just to show you. Should I get rid of this turkey background? How long should I keep that up there? Is that an appropriate background for what's coming up next week?
Yeah.
It is very appropriate because a lot of times we skip over Thanksgiving, so we shouldn't do that.
I think Thanksgiving is the best holiday out of all, because I do this every day, not to get, I don't proselytize or anything, but I thank God every day. I have good health. My family has good health. The cable bill is paid, and we're having mac and cheese. Actually, we're having ribs tonight, really good ribs.
Ooh.
So, man, I am grateful like you would not believe. And Thanksgiving is that one day when the families get together. I think it's the most important. I think it's the best holiday of the year, actually.
I'm in agreement with you. Yeah, we all get together and have some good food and some fellowship. So,
Absolutely.
And it's not like the hustle and bustle of the commercialized version of Christmas.
We were just talking about that. I'm in here in Pinehurst, North Carolina. I go running every day, and we have that. Who remembers the Gilmore Girls? I love that show. Remember the Gilmore Girls? Remember the little town square with the gazebo? It was a little park in the little town. And what? Oh, trivia question. What was the name of her boyfriend who had the coffee shop? Oh, Luke. Luke's coffee shop. And this town, Pinehurst, is just like that Gilmore Girls town. I forget the name. Stars Hollow. Okay, it's just like that. This cute little town, and I go in the middle of town. The Christmas decorations are all up, Leon.
Yeah,
they're all.
Yeah.
I mean, on the flagpole, on the lights, they got a Christmas tree. Man, this sucker had to be 50 feet high. It was huge. I mean,
Yeah.
it's Christmas. Yeah, what it really annoys me is when you go into Costco, and it's not even Halloween yet. It's not even Labor Day. Let's go further back. Labor Day, they're putting up the Christmas decorations. There's something wrong with that. What is it?
I feel bad because I'll wrap myself out. I've already put up my Christmas decorations. But for me, it's because I have this like attachment to Christmas. I make my own gifts, like most years.
Really?
Yeah. I don't really like giving like shirts and like clothes, toys, electronics. I make most of my gifts myself because I think that's the whole point of the giving gifts. I think that's the point of Christmas, and that's what I like about it.
I
But
think
most
there's
of it,
some,
yeah,
I think there's
it's
something nice about a homemade gift. It shows a lot of heart.
well, most of it, yeah, it is commercialized and yeah, I understand where you guys are coming from.
Absolutely. Speaking of big hearts and the happiest man in North Carolina right now, besides me, Mr. Kerry Kennedy. Why is he smiling? Kerry, why are you smiling so much? You're going to hold up your check again? There you go. Hold up.
No, that's all right.
Tell everybody. We're going to have you tell about that deal. Absolutely. I'm going to talk today about. If I can find my sheet here. I promised I was going to talk about a few topics here, and then I'll let you guys have your way with me. I don't know if that sounded right. How a Black Friday promotion can make you six figures in consulting. Okay. Without showing, this is a order. Can you see the guys? Can you see the dollar amount here? Let's see if it comes up. Yes. Can you see the dollar amount here on my Black Friday special? My background is not allowing it. Okay. Well, imagine 27 of these now. Okay. At $9.95 each. Someone do the math. I'm not good at
about 27,000, I guess, right?
Yes. So answer to the first question is, I do a special. I take a $3,500 product package that I sell all year long, by the way. And once a year, I always put it out for $9.95 and I add to it. It's my works package, ClaudeDiamond.com, and it's lease purchasing, it's consulting, it's got sales, it is marketing, it is a webinar, it's a huge digital format of audio and video. I'm not doing a commercial, honestly. And I take it and I discount it for $9.95. And the money's good from that. But what's the real reason I do it?
Create the buzz.
Buzz means?
People coming to your site, marketing, drawing people in. You know, they'll buy that, but then you can try to get them to go get something else.
Right. So this 27,000, which will probably turn 50 or 60,000, because I'm going to continue it through the Thanksgiving next week and everything like that. It's going to give me the buzz. It's going to draw attention. It's going to give me a chance to speak to a lot of people and convert them to my mentoring and consulting program, because no one woke up this morning and said, gee, I want to call up Leon and give him a shitload of money. Nobody did that. Why not? Leon, why not?
I got to get the phone to ring. You know, I got to market myself and put my stuff out there.
Oh, you just said you have to brand yourself, market yourself, put yourself out there. Leon's a smart young man. He's got great ideas. He's a good, honest businessman. He returns all phone calls. Isn't that you, Leon? Did I just summarize who you are?
You did.
But here's your problem. You're a secret.
That's right.
How do we stop? How do we get it so people send you money and then want to talk with you some more and then give you more money, do more business with you, bring you deals, bring you notes? How do we get so every day you're talking to a bunch of people who know who you are already? How do we do that?
Yeah, I got to blow my trumpet, you know.
Yes. And here's my second question. I posted this in my private Zoom group, which only my mentees get today. What does Gary Vaynerchuk do so brilliantly in marketing? I've spoken with Gary. He's a great guy. He is what you see is what he is. He has discovered that he doesn't have to be anybody but himself. He doesn't have to be this person, Grant Cardone or Anthony Robbins, or even, he doesn't even have to be Kerry Kennedy. He found he can be himself. And what does he do so well? He started with, he's from Russian immigrants. He came to this country with nothing, the clothes on their back. And within the same generation, his father's generation, they own a liquor store. They took the liquor store, made it into a wine specialty store. He put it on wine.com, turned it into, I believe, a $60 million a year company. And then he made it into VaynerMedia and several other companies that generate, I'm sure, a very high probably 8 figures by now a year in annual income. One guy. How did he do it?
Yeah, I mean,
How did he do it?
He knew how to communicate his idea and spread it out.
When? How often?
He did it consistently, of course.
Anybody here subscribe to Gary or watch him, he's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
He's on Instagram, he's on YouTube, he's on TikTok, he's on blogs, Medium and stuff like that. Every day he puts multiple pieces of compelling, that's the operative word, compelling content out there.
Attraction marketing at its best.
Attraction marketing. But what do most people do wrong with attraction marketing, Christina? Let's go around the room. What's the thing that irritates us about most marketers? What do we hate?
They're trying to be someone they're not, by doing the same old pitch everyone else does. Or not posting consistently. Like, I have some people that I'm subscribed to, and they only post like once a month, and it frustrates me because they do know what they want to do, and they do know their stuff, and they're entertaining too, but they only post once a month. So I
Yeah. Leon, you got any?
well, I think some attract the wrong crowd. I mean, you need to find people who need pain pills and not vitamins, you know.
You got we have a question over by the YouTube side. Simon Smith says he asks reasonable asks. He does it every day. They ask you for stuff all the time. Gary only asks for stuff once in a while. Gary, if you've read his books, he does some things, and if you think about it, there's such common sense. He puts out compelling, interesting, honest content in a multitude of medias every day. And this content he gives is non-commercial. It's got to be compelling. It's got to be consistent. It's got to be non-commercial. You can't say, hey, trust me, give me your money. You've got to build up that trust. How come 27 orders here? Okay. 27 orders for a lot of money. $9.95 is a lot of money to a lot of people. I respect money and people who work hard for it. How come 27 people are doing that? And by Friday, it'll be somewhere between 45 to 65, I estimate.
Because you gave them good value.
Mm-hmm.
They know it. Yeah, they know it. Okay. And that's what Gary does brilliantly. He gives out great content. And basically he says what Simon was saying there in his post there on YouTube. We're broadcasting simultaneously on YouTube right now. Is that he gives and he gives some more, and he does all this before he asks. Give, ask. And he wrote a book called Jab, Punch or something like that. I forgot the name of it, something like that. Right hook. And you've got to give content. And if you're in this business and you're serious about making a lot of money, you've got to put out that content. And even if it's a 15 to 30 second YouTube short, Christina taught me that. Even if it's putting out a blog. Oh, and that's one of my questions to you, Christina. You're my one of my marketing experts here. Are blogs still pertinent?
It depends where you put that blog, because if it's like on a Reddit, yeah, you're gonna get some clicks. But I personally don't view them, because I go to your YouTube shorts, or I YouTube it, or I Google search it.
But are there people who still like to read? I read every day. I love Audible. I love what's the Amazon book, Kindle. I read books when I go running. I took a 10-mile run today. It was beautiful here in North Carolina. It got up to 52 degrees here. I took the longest run, and I listened to an audiobook while I'm running. The miles just disappear on that. But I think people still read. My wife reads. My wife reads somewhere, I am not kidding you, somewhere between 3 to 5 books a week. She knocks out almost a book a day. She loves books. They love when she comes to Barnes and Noble or BAM's. They call them BAM's here, Books A Million. Have you guys ever heard of that book chain? I know Carrie probably has. It's a great bookstore. I love, Colorado has the tattered cover, where they have these great little seats and couches around so you can grab a book and sit down and enjoy the book before you buy it or not. On it. But the marketing, to me, you want to be a success in real estate. We've got real estate investors who watch me or participate in this. We have real estate investors. We have finance people, and they're wondering why they're listening to crickets all day long. Okay, how do you make that phone ring? How do you make those emails come in? How do you get so you're so busy, you've got to turn off the phone? How do you get that busy?
You're consistent with your work.
Yeah, and there's no getting around this. And I know a lot of people, oh, Claude, it's easy for you. It wasn't easy for me. Claude, I got a face made for radio. I don't like to do videos and things like that. Well, then, what was that?
A face made for radio. That's
you never heard that?
No.
It's an old expression here on there. We got another note here from Simon. Simon, I wish you'd come on with us here. Just zoomclaude.com. Let me hear. I'll put it in here. All you got to do is zoomclaude.com. I bought Claude's books because I met him on a beer review YouTube, like today. Salute everybody. And I learned he was in real estate, and I looked him up and found this website. Marketing is important. No, marketing is life. Marketing is life. Hey, Mr. Vic is in the room. Christina, do you know this guy? He's downstairs there. He's
yeah, he looks familiar.
Oh, okay, good. Good, Vic. Mr. Vic, you're also a marketing expert. Tell us, what is marketing today? Do you have to brand yourself? Do you have to put out podcasts, YouTube shorts, TikToks? We were talking a little bit about blogging and things like that. How much content? How about even digital newsletters, things like that? How important is all this stuff if you're going to be successful, no matter what business you're in?
Yeah. And what you were saying earlier is like, we got to put it in different places, different formats. We started doing your TikToks, and wow, they've been blowing up. They've got a lot of likes. Your turkey one got a crap ton of people watching and subscribing to it. People are laughing. People are commenting. People are buying your stuff. You have a new audience that you've unlocked.
How important do you think putting humor, making fun? I believe in self-deprecating humor. Okay. I believe, can I make fun of myself? The one comedian Christina turned me on to, Fluffy.
Fluffy, yeah.
He's a big guy, and he talks about food. He loves talking about food and stuff like that. And is it okay to laugh at him because he's a big guy? Am I loud?
Yeah.
Say hello to everybody.
Make it loud.
They can't see you because
They can't see me because you got turkeys in the way.
Yeah, you got to get real
That's
close.
Claudia.
Hi there.
Hi, Claude won't get
Hi.
out of the way, so
There we go.
there I
There
am. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Take care of our flock of turkeys. Get out there and round up those turkeys. Yeah. Absolutely. But humor, Vic, is humor, if you're like to have fun and laugh at yourself or stuff like, I know we're kind of in a hypersensitive place right now. I think we're getting out of that.
Yeah.
I think we're leaving that. I think that was that was not a good place for us to be as a country and everything else. I think we should laugh at ourselves, make fun of ourselves, and just come together as a people. Maybe that's the
Yeah.
thing. There was my Thanksgiving Day prayer. Okay, there you go. But can you just be Vic? Can you just go on camera and be yourself?
Yeah. And adding on to what you're saying, we are moving out of the era of toxic positivity. There was just so much of like, oh, censorship and we shouldn't say this and oh my goodness, all that stuff. But now we're actually moving out of it and we're making fun of toxic positivity. So
Are comedians allowed to come back on college campuses again?
I hope so.
Even Seinfeld said, there's no way I'm going to go on a college campus right now. He said that 2 years ago. So I think the common theme is, are you going to be doing enough marketing so that you attract quality prospects, people who discover the wonderful product or service that you're selling? People in real estate, what should a real estate agent do? Terry, you've had contractors, you've had a year. God, if anybody should be grateful, it's you. You came out on top after a year of very frustrating. I hope you don't mind me sharing this, Kerry.
No, no. Go for it. Go for
you
it.
had a year of very frustrating contractors, hard to believe, and
14
real
months.
estate agents, right?
14 months.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
14.
and when I say frustrating, if you don't mind sharing with everybody.
No. Just we bought a house in September of last year. We went to contract with them in September. It's supposed to have been done in January and then we finally got our CO 2 weeks ago. And
Certificate of occupancy.
Yep. So yeah, so the county here says that the house is livable. That's kind of their stamp of approval. But after my contractor now, he stopped paying on subs, so I had to sue him. I fired 2 real estate agents.
Tell everybody what that means before you go into he stopped paying his subs. I don't know if everybody knows what that means.
Well, I went to contract with my general contractor, and therefore I pay him, and then he disperses funds to the subs that do work on the house. Well, he stopped paying them for I don't know what reason, and then they started calling me wanting money. So in lieu of that, I contacted my attorney and sent him a letter saying that you have to pay these people, or we're going to take you to court, or contact the General Contracting Licensing Bureau. And then all of a sudden he found some money and started paying people. And so we got one. He hasn't paid the garage door people, so hopefully in the next week or two he'll pay the garage door people. And a side note on that, it took us 10 months to get garage doors. These are like standard 9 feet wide.
Are they made in China or something like that? Was that the problem, or?
I don't know, but it took us 10 months to get garage doors.
What's a garage door? What's a garage door? It's wooden. It's just wooden segments, right? And it's put on a roller, and
yep.
I mean, it's not high tech too much, is it? Maybe the mechanicals to pull it open and close it automatically.
I don't know, but but they're on.
How many people here besides me have driven through their garage door accidentally? Come on, Leon, fess up, man.
My wife has, I haven't.
Okay. Whoa. You think, well, it's all done. I pressed that button minutes ago, and then you back up. and not only did you take out the garage door, but you did $3,000 damage to your brand new leased car.
You're bringing up trauma.
I'm sorry. I tell everything, I'm a fallible human being here. So Kerry, the realtors now, talk about the realtors.
Well, one realtor.
They don't understand you, do they?
Well,
what do you think is a great, let's define it. What do you think as an investor and a rehabber, what is it you want from a good realtor? What's your expectation?
I want them to hustle. And you got to pick a realtor that's going to be an investor, because if they're not an investor, they don't understand. They don't understand what you're trying to do. A lot of them is they just want to do a traditional sale, and they just want to get their commission check and move on. I mean, I'm not, but it's just like lawyers. I mean,
hey, watch it. Hey, now you're going in the dangerous area. Be careful here.
When they say competent attorney,
I'm recovering. I'm on a 10-step program.
But no, just just one that's going to hustle, that they're going to do what they say they're going to do, and that they're not going to stick a sign in the yard, and then if it doesn't sell in 2 weeks, then they're calling you to see what needs to be done.
Oh yeah. Oh gee, Mr. Kennedy, I don't know why the sign didn't work.
She kept telling me, you need to lower the price it's going to sell. You
don't want to hear that, do you? What is it you want to, when you're hiring somebody? Let's reverse engineer this a little to help salespeople who are listening out there. What is it you want to hear when someone wants your business? They want to get that nice 5-6% commission on that nice $600,000 property, make some real good money. What is it that you want to hear from this person that will instantly make you like and trust them? Tough question.
Well, actually, that they have a plan, that they have experience, and they just don't tell you what you want to hear. They actually have, say, you want to list it for like 525. They're not just telling you that. They know why. They have evidence to support. To support that. They're not just telling you what you think it's worth. It's what it will sell for, based on the market conditions.
Yes. If you get somebody who goes to you, and you've heard the same canned speech, hi, I'm with Century 21, I'm with Remax, I'm with Keller Williams and everything, and we're wonderful. We have offices everywhere, and we're going to just do a great job with you and everything. And you hear that same canned speech, the same diatribe. Does that resonate? Does that motivate you?
It's like next.
Yeah.
Next.
So we want, what do we think? I think we need, when we talk to people, we need to be the doctor. Leon, you're my doctor. I walk into your examination room. Okay. I've got that little gown on with the exit door in the back. Okay. What's the first thing you're going to say to me? Hi, Dr. Leon.
Yeah, how's it going, Claude? So what hurts on you today?
Yeah. What hurts? Why are you here?
Yeah.
What can we do for you? Tell me about how you're feeling.
Right.
Boom. Did you just go into the history of your Black Friday special on arthroscopic surgery? Did you just go into your big coupon special on? Hey, we got a discount on hip surgery this week. You ought to take it, man. Price goes up on Friday. I mean, you just said, how are you? Why? What's going on? What's going on? Who did that song? One of the best old blues songs ever. What's going on? Who did that? Sitting on is that
Marvin Gaye?
Marvin Gaye. I was thinking Otis Redding. Oh, okay. Yeah, great song. What happens when you go to somebody and you ask questions, but they feel like you're sincere, that you care?
Exactly.
We're all in business to make money, right? Let's be honest.
Right.
We all want to make money, but what is it we want to project to the prospect, no matter what business we're in?
Confidence.
What else?
We can solve their problem.
We can solve their problem. How about something we care?
Mm-hmm.
Sir, I want to see you. You know what? My business is successful, Leon, because my customers become part of my extended family. You get my phone number, my direct cell phone. If you need we have a problem and you need to call me on Sunday at dinner time, that's okay, because I know It's important to you. It's important to me. I want to see that we help you solve this one. We help you buy the home, sell the home, finance the home, and we get the results we're looking for in a reasonable time period. And if not, you can fire me. That isn't what you're looking for, is it, sir?
Absolutely. Where do I sign?
Boom, just closed them. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. You don't have to be a bunch of turkeys. Say the same old boring stuff. Say something that touches their heart, creates a memory, shows your sincerity. Okay, and be confident enough. Who said confidence? Was that you, Leon?
No, that
It was
was
Terry.
yeah.
When you go to somebody and say, would you do me a favor, Christina? Would you please fire me at the end of this conference? Don't say you'll think about it or talk to Vic or you'll get back to me or after the holiday. Would you just say, Claude, get lost? Can you do that, please?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
thank you so much. Because, you know, I mean, I want to earn your trust. I want to do business today. But and when people say that stuff to me, they go on the witness protection program. They disappear. They ghost me, you know, unless it's, if you feel good about me as I feel about you as a customer, let's make this move. But if not, it's over. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
Boom. That's an agenda. That is one of the most integral parts of my gut sales method. Setting that up right up front. What do you think's going through their head when you talk to people like that?
I don't have to go through with this if I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This dude's weird, man. He just told me to fire him. I don't know. I never had anybody. Has anyone ever met a salesperson who said, please fire me in the very beginning? I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. What's the psychology in that type of persuasion? Why do I do? It's the big why. Why? Why do I say that?
Negative reinforcement to bring out a positive one later
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. When things in what did Newton say? Things in motion,
Stay in motion.
stay in motion. If I go all the way negative, you don't want to do business with me, right? I mean, this is, even if I could solve your problem and help you to make a lot of money, that's not something you want to decide today or make a decision on, right? Oh yeah, I do. Oh, you mean if you found a solution that was reasonable for your time frame and your profitability picture and it answered all your questions, you wouldn't be able to make a decision that quickly though, would you? Oh, you would? Boom. When you go negative, they go positive. When you go positive, you can make them go negative. Sometimes you want to make them go negative. Christina, I'm talking to a lot of realtors today. You know, I've talked to Joe Blow at Remax. I talked with Leon at Keller Williams. Why should I work with you?
Well, you really don't have to if you don't really feel comfortable.
Perfect answer. She just got an A+. Why was that the best answer ever? Nice going.
Pattern interruption.
Pattern interruption, but give me the why. Go deep.
It gives them a way out.
What was she really saying to me?
That if you don't want to do business, you don't have to. You know, you have a way out.
What is she saying about her self-esteem and confidence and success in this business?
I
When she
really
says,
don't need you.
I don't need you. God forbid you need surgery. And the best surgeon in the world, you talk to them and they said, hey, you know, and you're giving them a lot of crap. And they say, hey, man, I'm busy. I got a waiting room full of people. I got surgery scheduled till 2024. Go away. You know, do you really need, would that surgeon put up with somebody treating them not so nicely?
No, absolutely not.
How about you're in trouble and you've got the world's best attorney and you're sitting there, you got an appointment, a meeting. How are you going to treat that person who might get you out of trouble?
With the kindness of my heart.
Yes. Isn't that what we want to create when we're dealing with people? That makes us so when they get off the phone, what do they say about that person who had maybe that high self-esteem, who's very portrays somebody that they're very successful, they're very busy. What do we want them to say or think after they get off the phone with us?
I miss my shot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's the person I need. That's the one I want. This is the psychology of persuasion and influence. This shit can make you, this is deadly. Besides, so you do your marketing where you're always talking to people, and then you play a role of asking questions and portray yourself as someone who's earnest, who wants to help people, and has enough self-esteem and confidence to not beg. What happens when we get the begging salesperson? Anybody ever meet the begging salesperson?
Shoot, I've
Well-
been the begging salesperson.
Me too. Me too. Oh, I'm like the chihuahua at the table at steak night. Okay. Yeah. What happens when we get a desperate salesperson?
Well, the prospect will say, well, let me think about it, you know.
Oh yeah, aren't they just being polite, Leon?
They are being polite when they say that, yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. Another question I posted on my sheet here is 2023, the 2023 recession, the best opportunity we are going to see in the next 10 years for the real estate investor. What do you guys think? I think absolutely. I'm seeing it right now. I'm in North Carolina because I'm doing deals here right now because I'm seeing different levels of motivation that I haven't seen in the last 5-6 years. What do you think, Kerry? Was that Siri answering my question?
No, that's no. I mean, I think I saw an article saying like there's like over 4 million people that are like 90 days late on their mortgages. So, I mean, I think it's coming.
Have you guys gone shopping lately?
Yeah.
What's going on? All of a sudden things got really expensive. Some things. When you see items that you like to buy and they jump up $1 or $2 or $3. Anybody here buy a can of Campbell's soup lately?
Yeah.
I'm going to
It's like
show my age. I remember Campbell's soup. What's the lowest price you ever paid for Campbell's soup? When you went shopping with mom as a kid?
39 cents.
Yeah.
Lower than that.
Yeah, I remember 29 cents, 4 for $1, stuff like that. What is it, Vic? Vic, you go shopping every day for Christina. I know that about you. She's laughing really hard at that. What is a can of cannibal soup? Chicken noodle, everybody's favorite. What is a can of chicken noodle soup? Because this is like Truth or Consequences or whatever. What
Is
is
it
it?
137? It's expensive now.
It's almost $2, right?
Wow.
Mhm.
It's a can of salt. I mean,
Mhm.
with a few noodles, and every now and then you find a little piece of chicken in there, you know? $2. How did it go from 39 cents to $2? What's a turkey cost today? Do you guys remember? Oh shit, I'm really going to show my age now. Who remembers free turkeys? I remember, this is you young people, you won't remember. They used to give free turkeys. If you spent $50, $100, they'd give you a free turkey. Right?
That's nice.
Do you remember? Yeah, not today.
Mm-mm.
Whoa. Leon, you remember free turkeys?
I don't remember free turkeys, no.
Okay. I remember turkeys 19 cents a pound. Have you guys checked out what that butterball's going for?
I'm seeing it $3 a pound over here.
Okay, you guys don't take offense back there, okay? Got to use my green screen. I'm sorry. These are expensive actors back there. So things are going up. So someone says, wow, I'm making all this money at my job. I'm getting $22 an hour. But you go shopping and you go to Costco or something and you leave $150, $200, $300 there. You feel California, $100 to fill up your car. Are there any California? Leon, you're in Nebraska?
Nebraska, yeah.
Yes, Omaha, right? I
Yeah.
remember. And What's it cost to fill up your car there? It's cheap there in Nebraska, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like $40.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Here in North Carolina, I'm trying to remember. I haven't filled up the car. I've only been here a couple days.
It's like $65, $75
Yeah.
to fill up.
Yeah. And Vic and Christina, you're in Texas?
It takes $20 in Texas.
God, you're gonna leave there? Oh my God.
I mean, well, okay, let's put it in perspective. My car is a fuel efficient car and only like 8 gallons at most.
Really? What do you have, a
Yeah.
Prius?
No, a Corolla.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good old Toyotas.
Reliable car.
It's just a great car. You want to talk about expenses going up? I took the car. We have a car here in North Carolina. We have a Toyota. And I took it to the dealership for the inspection and for the oil change and tire rotation. I ended up spending $985 when they were done with me.
Wow.
900?
Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh, we got to balance the tires. Oh, and that rear axle is leaking, Mr. Diamond. We got to take 900. My word of honor. I'll show you the bill next time. I just went in for an oil change and tire rotation. I spent almost $1,000. Now they give you a free cup of coffee. They have a coffee bar. I mean, they saw.
Gold.
Does it say sucker on my schmuck on my forehead? I mean,
Did they make you change your window wipers as well, or?
no, they got me that last time, $85. Those are expensive windshield wiper things, aren't they?
85? Claude, you're getting ripped off over there.
I know. What are you going to do? It's a time thing with me, that it's really kind of when you can go into a place and they're ripping you off. Bye, Carrie. And that they're ripping you off. But it's I can go back on the phone. I can get more Black Friday offers here, Cyber Monday offers. And where am I going to spend? Where's the best use of my time?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely on the phone.
When my kids were small, I'm very proud of this. I love my own home business. I call it the kitchen table millionaire business. When my kids were small, I could go to the soccer games on Saturday. I could go to the Boy Scout, Girl Scout meetings. I could do all that stuff with my kids. I had that. That was important to have that. When you're working at JOB and you're getting up or it's dark in the morning, you're working all day, you come home, you're tired and everything. It's hard to be a parent. Anybody? Leon, you got kids?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
That's why I turned my answering sheet off on Father's Day.
Oh, okay. He's funny. Oh, that's great. A 30-year-old comes to your door. Daddy. It's like every man's nightmare, right?
Right.
Honey, I don't know. Honestly. So I think I'm just to answer my own question here. I think 2023 is a window of opportunity because we're seeing things are getting more expensive. We're getting more motivated sellers right now. People need cash.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How prepared are you if someone needs cash and they're going to sell you a $200,000 property? Okay. I found a piece of property way undervalued. Okay. They're saying it's worth 100, 120. I know it's worth easily $200,000 to $250,000, and you can get it. They're asking 35, and you can get it for 25,000 cash, and then put a house on it and make 6 figures. How prepared are you for that opportunity? How prepared are you to jump on it? What does Warren Buffett do? All the time? Well, he did it in 2007. He's going to do it now. What is Warren Buffett going to do?
He's going to buy when everyone is fearful.
Right. Why?
Because when people are fearful, they sell.
They sell. And this is our opportunity, Leon, to, if we can cash, if we can do a lease purchase, if we can negotiate great terms, this is our, what do we know consistently about real estate? Even though we have recessions, we have depressions, we have 2008, we have 2022, 23, going to 23, we know things are going to get worse. Sorry. You guys want me to tell you the truth or just make you feel good today?
Want the truth.
The truth is, we're going into a heavy-duty recession. There's going to be the government spending too much money, printing too much money. Interest rates are going through the roof. Facebook is laying off 10,000 people. I just read. Okay, what is the first thing Elon Musk did after he bought Twitter? What did he do?
Cut out all his execs.
Fired a lot of people, thousands of people. Where are those thousands of people going to go?
Job hunting.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the other thing? He closed the kitchens. Twitter was spending that. Who told me that? Was that you, Christina?
No, you told me.
Yeah. One of my clients told me $400 a day per person on open kitchens, open chefs and food and everything in Twitter. He shut that down right away. He said, you can bring your own peanut butter sandwich to lunch, to work and stuff. I like the guy's attitude. On it. So we're seeing unemployment. That's the first clue. We're seeing rising interest rates. Okay. We're seeing real estate listings that used to people bid the first day it was on the market. Now we're seeing them go 90 days or more on the marketplace. You don't have to be a financial genius to figure this stuff out, do you?
No.
No. So we're going into a changing market. We'll come out of it. Might take a year or so. We'll come out of it eventually. We're stable. We are a very stable country. Okay, we may not feel like it sometimes. It gets a little crazy here. The last couple of years have been a little crazy, but we're basically on a solid foundation, and we will recover. And those people who buy the right stocks, the right pieces of property, control option, the right pieces of real estate. Where do you think they'll be in 5 to 10 years from now?
Going to the bank.
Yeah. They're planning ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I remember when Claudia and I were first started, we moved from New Jersey to California. We left a place where houses, we were just talking about this this morning over coffee. When we left New Jersey, houses were $45,000, $50,000 in Northwest New Jersey. We went to California, houses were around $170,000 to start. Okay, we never saw it, and that's like a shock value. And today it's even worse for you young folks who a starting condo are you guys near Austin, Dallas, Houston? Where are you guys?
El Paso.
El Paso. Claudia's from El Paso. She lived there for a while. What's a starting condo or home in El Paso go for nowadays?
A starting home would be around 100 to 200,000.
A condo would be like 80 to 120.
Okay. God, no wonder everybody's moving there. Leon, how about you? Are you near Omaha?
Yeah, Omaha. Yeah. You'd be looking at about one. Probably right. 150 to 200,000 for condos. Are people streaming into Nebraska right now because it's so reasonable? Yeah. There's been a lot of growth, and that's been driving the prices up.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened to Austin too.
Yeah. Our starting home, 170,000. Today it's that old home. God, I was checking prices and stuff. It's worth over $1 million now. How can a young couple starting family, how do you start with your first home costing in California, New York, or places like that, how do you start off with a home that's high 6 figures, 7 figures? How do you do that? Where does that money come from?
And work multiple jobs.
I think a lot of people are moving. Is the population significantly increased in Texas and Nebraska?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody said, gee, everybody was chasing the weather and opportunity and everything. Where are people moving to nowadays?
Affordability.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I really think that's, that's what's going to happen. And these other places that are overpriced, they're not going to sell those houses as fast. They're going to start to slippery slope. They're going to start to go down.
A lot of people are also doing what you mentioned, Claude, like they're downsizing into modular homes. They're going into more affordable buildings and stuff like that. They're not going for the duplexes, because some duplexes in some places, like in California, are $700,000. So they have to go down.
And they're old shit shacks. Okay, they're old, like crummy building. We have a friend in Colorado. She bought one of these homes. They throw them together real fast and everything. She bought it about 3.5 years ago for $500,000. She just moved to Washington. She sold it for almost $1 million. How does a home double in value in less than 3 years? That's crazy. And it's not affordable. And sooner or later, that rubber band is going to break. And I think that's what we're seeing right now, the adjustment.
Yes.
And we're going to find I think we're going to start to see a lot of foreclosures, evictions, okay, bankruptcies. I think we're going to start to see this, that layoffs, unemployment. I think, I think we're going to see, this is the natural adjustment of economics. Okay,
Yeah.
and I think I see it as an opportunity. I'm not trying to be doom and gloom here. I'm not trying to be the sword of Damocles here, on this. Questions? Listen, good. I'm just spouting off tonight. This is what happens when it's beer with Claude night. A little alcohol and he just goes on a tangent. You guys, any questions or anything you want to ask?
I have a question. So, one of my niches for consulting is focusing on landlords who. Some landlords I'm seeing that they're going to have some negative cash flow, because when they initially bought the property, they bought it on an adjustable arm. So if their cash flow is minimal now, it's probably going to be close to negative. So just trying to direct them and show them, instead of just being just renting the property, it's best to lease option it. So that way they can get that premium up front, and then maybe get some more money over the market rent.
You can consult with people on that, sir. Go ahead, sell me. I've got a $500 a month negative cash flow. My wife can't sleep at night. We're a senior couple near retirement or something like that, and we're just losing $500 a month. Close me in one phone call. Hello?
Man, yeah. This is Leon. I'm here to solve your problem.
What problem?
Well, you have a real estate problem. I'm here to solve that today. If looks like you got some issues with your tenants and your property. It's not looks like you have a non-performing property, and I'm here to solve that problem today.
Well, how you gonna
that's not something you'd be interested in today.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. We got into this property. We went to the Guru of the Month Club, and we went on a bus ride, and we bought this property. I should have never done it. How do I get out of this thing? I'm losing $500 a month, and I can't afford it. Can you sell that?
That's a bad deal. I mean, if I would have done that, I'd probably have to sleep with one eye closed, one eye open. My wife wouldn't be very happy. So I tell you what, if I can solve your problem today,
yeah, let's do it.
That's not something you'd be interested in, is it?
I'm interested. Tell me how.
Okay.
Boom. Wait, do you have me in exactly the right place right now? On a 1 through 10, 10 meaning urgent. How? That's the emotional quotient meter I love to use.
Yeah.
Where am I right now?
I think you're at an 8 right now.
I'm on an 8. If you can make me an offer to get me out of this property, I am so emotional. You might be able to close me and get a contract on the spot.
Right.
Or sell me your services, or sell me your package, or whatever. It's all about perception, isn't it?
Right.
How do you get somebody in just seconds, few minutes? You know, guys, I don't have a 3-minute timer. I can't believe I don't have one on my desk here. How do you get somebody so emotional that you can close them in a couple minutes?
You have to get them to imagine a positive outcome, you know, that corresponds with their problem, and that I'm that guy that I'm here to solve that problem.
Yeah, and you get that commitment. You get those little commitments in the beginning, and you close and you just get those commitments. You get the numbers. You get the decision maker, and you get and you say, listen, I'm going to send you an offer. I'm going to solve your problem. And are we ready to do business? Are you ready to pay for it, finance it, sign the contract? Are you the authority? Do you want resolution to all this stress today? If not, it's okay to say no to me. I'm very busy.
Right.
Boom. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
It's not, and you're going to find the one thing we haven't had in a long time, motivated sellers, right?
Right.
Real motivated sellers. Hey, I have to go. The ribs are cooking. Real messy ribs. You bite into on. Is there anything better than a rib with good barbecue sauce? On it. Oh, and dripping down your arm and everything.
Are they Claudia's specialty?
No,
No?
they are. There's a great store. There's a great chain out here in North Carolina called Lowe's, and they have the best ribs.
Oh,
So whenever I'm out here, I buy a bunch of them. Absolutely. So I say thank you for joining me tonight, everybody. Salute.
Thank you.
Little
thank you.
Christina, little centenario here. Not Jose Cuervo, sorry.
Oh, that's good too.
Oh, centenario is very good. Yeah, it is one of my favorite tequila. It's just a good tequila. It's $35 out here. In San Diego, it's like it's about $8 less.
Oh, really?
Yes. So have a
Okay,
nice Sunday. I'll see you during the week, okay?
see you during, bye.
Thanks to you and Vic for